mountain. What's going on, man? I'm pretty far away from the camera, but you can still hear my audio. It's pretty fancy, isn't it? Train the muscles, not the joints. Welcome back to Natural Gallant Bodybuilding, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about cardio and if cardio can have any sort of benefit in your bodybuilding. So I know that I'm not a person to be preaching about cardio a lot because I don't do a lot of cardio, but I do understand the principle in itself. It's important for you to understand that when I'm talking about cardio, I'm not talking about super high intensity cardio where you're burning off muscle.
Big shadow scared me there.
Yeah, what you don't know is that you're in my latest YouTube video.
Oh goodness.
Supreme Highness of Murph Gym.
Have a wonderful
Opening
weekend.
the door for you, yeah.
Supreme Highness?
Yeah, the Supreme High Lord of Murph's Gym.
Are we going to test your running speed here?
Yeah, we're going to test it out. Come on, let's go, man. We can do this. Come on, man.
All right, take care of it.
Where you're basically turning yourself more into an endurance athlete than a fast twitch fiber or power athlete or strength endurance athlete such as bodybuilding. But there is definitely some usefulness to low intensity cardio for, you know, say 15 minutes to 30 minutes a period of time, right? So basically what cardio does, it helps with circulation. So helping circulation can help with recovery, and that's the thing. It's not a bad idea to be doing 10 to 15 minutes warm up of cardio before you start training and to do 15 or 20 minutes after your workout, if not more, to make sure that you're getting a better post-recovery happening in your workouts. So you basically, what you're doing is you're ensuring more circulation. Now, I am definitely guilty of not doing this enough, and I'm going to start doing a little bit more cardio anyway, just to warm up the knees before I squat and to basically ensure that I get a little bit more circulation going because, you know, sometimes we lead sedentary lives. Sometimes we're not really moving all day long, and then you go right to the gym and it's like you're putting all out effort in your sets and in your workout, and sometimes you'll be stiff because maybe you're sitting in a position in an office, or maybe you're sitting like doing video editing like I'm doing, or music production or whatever it is, and then basically you go into the gym and then your body has not had a lot of circulation in a lot of different areas. So for this reason, cardio can help warm that body up. It can help bring circulation to those areas, enhancing recovery as well as enhancing flexibility. If your body is too stiff and you go and shock it with heavy weight without getting those muscles warmed up or getting circulation to the area, then sometimes you can run into trouble. Sometimes you can get injured, or sometimes you could tweak something because things aren't working biomechanically properly. Now, how I got around this is that I do super light sets and I do high reps and make sure I get a lot of blood flow in that area. But the other way to do this, and I think it's probably the better way, is to do low intensity cardio before you train. Just 10-15 minutes just to get the blood going. You don't have to get the heart going to 140 beats a minute or anything like that, but just something where you just get the heart going 100 beats a minute, 110 beats a minute, just getting a slight breath going, but you're getting that circulation and you're heating up the body and you're taking blood flow to many different areas of the body, and that's the most important thing. So if there's more blood flow, there's going to be more recovery. And you may have a nagging body part or a nagging area, maybe it's your knees, maybe it's your quadriceps or something like that, where you have a lot of muscle knots or trigger points. And riding the bike at a low intensity may help bring circulation to the area and also help clear out any inflammation that may be in the knees, because the ligaments and tendons in the body, the big weak link with ligaments and tendons is that they don't get the same blood flow that the muscles do. So increasing blood flow can be the secret to healing and recovery of some of these joint problems and issues that some of you might be complaining about. The other thing is that blood flow also helps prevent muscle knots, and muscle knots can cause joint pain. So it's like a catch-22, right? So if you have a muscle knot, it can cause the muscle to not protect the joint properly. One thing that causes muscle knots is a lack of blood flow. So doing cardio can help with this blood flow and help bring circulation to the area and help undo some of these muscle knots or trigger point areas. I think cardio is definitely worthwhile. I like doing it here and there at low intensities. I've always tried to do higher reps or really light sets and really warm up well that way, but I've been guilty in the past of not really warming up that much at all, doing more of the Bulgarian method, just going in there and a couple of warm up sets and then just going right to her, right? You don't want to burn yourself out when it comes down to being a power athlete. You want to conserve that energy and have that 1 or 2 sets or 3 sets of heavy weight. That's where you put all your energy. But that doesn't mean that you should not warm up, or at least ensure that proper blood flow is in the areas to make sure that everything is functioning properly, right? So I think some people might misunderstand this principle of conserving energy where then they don't warm up enough. So make sure you do warm up, make sure you do bring the blood flow there, and cardio could be a way of doing this. And it's also widely known that when you want to stretch, it's better to stretch after the blood flows in the area instead of just stretching cold. So this is another reason, if you're going to stretch before your workout, to make sure that your hamstrings are not too tight before you do squats or deadlifts or something like that, it's good to warm up those hamstrings first, then stretch them out, and then go into your exercise. I hope this helps you understand how to use cardio a little bit in your training. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you need to get a hold of me, just go to naturalgallantbodybuilding.com, and thanks to the patron supporters, and I got a new guy here. Thanks, buddy. Mountain. And take care for now.